Shalom, shalom. Kahalo Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kahakadash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone, where I continue to learn is 100% true. Shalom to the elder bishops, the elders, the prophets and the teachers and evangelists of Great Millstone, will also continue to learn this 100% true. How about Shalom, Shalom, Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. Just trying to fix it here. I think that's the best I probably ever had it. Anyway, this is an in-transit video on my way to camp. And I had to make a stop real quick, but I'm going to entitle this, and I think I probably talked about this before. Matter of fact, I know I have. Hard to enter into the straight gate. Which is something that I know you wacky tacky Christians don't understand. And most of you religions under the Christianity umbrella, you're not going to understand this, because this is only for the elect. Understand that. This is just for the elect. It's not for everybody. And only the elect is going to understand this and receive this. This is not going to be something that everybody is going to be able to receive, because the Spirit is not on you to understand it, to discern. Ultimately, Yahweh Shai is not working with you. And that's to you 2/3, you wacky tacky Christians, and all the rest of you religions under the Christianity belt that think that you know something when you know nothing. The scriptures are a code, and it was only given to the men of Yahweh Shai that he selected to have this understanding. This is one of the reasons Yahweh Shai spoke in parables, because everybody wasn't supposed to get it. So how could Yahweh Shai love everybody? Or Yahweh Shai love everybody? You got to start using your mind. How should I say? You just got to, common sense. I'm going to keep it simple. Common sense. You got to use common sense with things. And you don't. You make things you make things that are simple very hard to understand when it's not. You're just supposed to come out and do the work and keep it simple and only preach and teach what's in the scriptures. You don't have to, tell everybody how you feel or what you think. Nobody really cares. It's not importance. So, I got some scriptures and some precepts that I was going to bring out, and I pray that you be edified with it. And the first, roughly paraphrasing them, first scripture is 2nd Ezra 7:7, and it reads, "The entrance is narrow and a dangerous place to fall, like there was fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water." So that explains that you can only walk the straight gate. And this is the Apocrypha in the Old Testament. And these scriptures are for you, for your learning and understanding. Talking to the elect, because that's why we do what we do. We were commanded to come out in the highways and byways and do these videos on a unicorn to gather the elect from the four corners of the earth, to wake them up, not gather. Yahweh Shai is going to do the gathering. We just do the scriptures of speaking of the words of Yahweh Shai, waking up the elect, as the prophecies have said that they would remember themselves in the land of their captivity, roughly paraphrasing. So yeah, the entrance is narrow. So there's only, you can't, what is that in Jude? Somewhere in Jude is, I'm not going to be able to get it right now, but you can't just think that you could just say what you want to say and do what you want to do when things are going to work out for you. Or you can come into this and think that everything is everything, and you're going to be successful and you're going to grow in this when you don't have the right mentality. You built your house on sand, not on rock. You know what I mean? Your understanding is weak because you don't have the proper teachers teaching you. So you don't have the 100% truth, so therefore you're not going to understand what is there to understand for you. But yeah, man, you can only go the straight path. You know what I'm saying? There's no, you know what I mean? And walking in the straight path too, Ecclesiastes 2:1, if you come and serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai, prepare yourself for temptation. So you're going to be afflicted. You're going to go through temptations. You're going to be tested. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shem Yahushai ain't just letting anybody up in here on the first go around. You're going to have to be tested. And you're going to have to prove yourself. You know, and one of the ways is to do that. Number one is to fear the Lord. That's the beginning of wisdom, and to pray. But when you're praying, who are you praying to? Because you need to know the names of Yahweh or Yahushai. And soon, these names are not going to be available to you. You should start learning them and study them and try to get into the understanding that these are the proper names to call on our power and His Son Yahushai for mercy and salvation. Because that's what you want, because things are going to be so bad out here. People are going to be begging for mercy and salvation. They're going to be begging the government, and they're going to give them that MOTB, and they're going to tell them there's going to be peace and safety within it. But we know that it's going to be imminent danger, and death, and wickedness, and evil. A good precept is Matthew 7:14, 2nd Esdras chapter 7 as well. You can read from 4 to 5, and you can also jump to verse 12 as well. Those are good precepts for 2nd Esdras 7:7. Acts 14:22, confirming souls of disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So this is not for the weak. This is not for the simple-minded. This is not for the sinner. This is not for the carnal-minded thinker. This is only for the elect who are spiritual and alike in understanding Yahweh or Yahushai's ways and what they expect, being meek and humble. What is it? Circumspect like a serpent, but harmless as a dove. Probably paraphrasing that. So you know you're going to have great power and discernment of understanding when and when not to speak, to do things. All of these are key factors into being part of the elect, hopeful elect, and entering into that straight gate. It's only one can go at a time, as the scriptures say. 1 Peter 5:21, Acts, I think 18:27. I could be wrong, but you know, look these precepts up and see, so you can get your own understanding. You know, as it's been taught to me, to not listen to what any and everybody tells you. Go and learn for yourself. Luke 13:24. Strive to enter into the straight gate, for many, I say unto you, will seek to enter and shall not be able. So who is that going to be? That's going to be 2/3 of you Latinos and Native American Indians and you Negroes who are not going to get in when you think that you deserve to get in. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, again, has us elect. And even though you think that you may deserve salvation, and a lot of our people love to say that they save. And what? Save from what? You got to get up, struggle. Your body, you don't know the scriptures at all. That's why it's good to be quiet and listen and learn. But again, a lot of our people don't like to or don't know how to humble themselves. They're quick to make accusations as if they're scholars or they're masters at learning or understanding or the scriptures, and they're not. So, Shalakia, you're gonna have to really dig deep and pray that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has mercy on you and open your eyes to this understanding of these scriptures, because we're obviously, no one should be able to deny that we're in the last days and things are about to again get real bad, and there's no coming back from this. Food is going to be scarce. People are going to be scarce. What the scriptures tell you that many wax cold. I think that's in Matthew. I think. But people are going to be lovers of their own selves, and should be sedition, man against man, destroying each other's houses, taking food. The most important thing is going to be food. It won't be these little appliances and things, these gadgets and things, these devices, and so that we have today. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to take these things away on point about doing what you need to do. Even so, these things are not going to be important anymore. Your survival is going to be more important than anything else. 1 Peter 4:12 and 1 and 7 are good precepts. And the last one I have is Matthew 7:14, and it roughly paraphrases, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which lead to life, and there be a few that find it. That few is the elect. And you want to pray that you are part of the elect, because if not, man, it's most likely going to be torment and missiles. So the affliction and the trials and tribulations we're going through now, hopefully to be part of the hopeful elect, is nothing compared to that fire when it's on your ass. You know what I'm saying? So, get your life together, man, and pray to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. We're coming up soon to the Day of the Atonement at the end of the month. Try to get yourself together, man, as well as me as well. Examine yourself every day, not sometimes or when you feel like it, but every day. Ask Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to show you the way, and He will if He's dealing with you like that. That is a guarantee and a promise from me to you, because I have witnessed it myself. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has changed a lot of things about me. One of the main things is my thinking and my attitude about how I deal with people in life. So, Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Yahweh Shai. And precept, 1 Peter 3:20 and 2 Esdras 8:3 are great precepts. When you find time, to study, and you should make time no matter what you're going through or what you're dealing with in life. Make time. And learn these scriptures, man, to the best of your ability. Pray Yahweh Shem Shai put the Spirit on you to understand, and He directs you into the right way. This is why I give honors to the men of Great Millstone, because these are my teachers, these are my apostles, these are my elders, and my prophets that have shown me the Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, the true understanding of what is versus what's not. Abarak desire you edified with the lesson, man. And again, examine yourself, get your shit together, man. Get your house in order, as the elder apostles say. And with that, I'm going to say, call Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakradash, Shalom again, and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of GMS on down, and shalom to the elect. Shalom.